College sports and college itself will never be the same. Through a monumental settlement between the NCAA, major conferences, and former players. The sheer magnitude of this really can't be overstated.
We are truly talking about the end of one era and the beginning of another when it comes to college sports. This is uncharted territory.
NIL gets confused a lot because people use it as an acronym and all-encompassing, but to you and to your athletic department at UNCW, what is NIL?
Well, NIL is the ability for a young person, student athlete, to come on this campus and really be able to function like any other normal person, right? What I mean by that is, if I have the ability to monetize my likeness and I'm not a student athlete, I can go out in the community and benefit from that, right? So for years, the NCAA had rules, policies against that. You know, I think there's life lessons there as well for our young people to come on here, understand financial literacy, understand marketing, understand networking, understand exactly what, again, their value is. I think it's a very healthy thing. I think it's a very positive thing. And I've been excited that we've been able to lean into it since my time here.
What exactly does this news mean for college sports as a whole?
Players will now start being paid based off of the revenue from their schools starting July 1st. And this is a new day, because not only have we been in this new NIL era for the last 4 years, but now they're going to get additional money potentially with this revenue sharing.
You know, as it relates to boosters, up until a few years ago, we were educating our boosters saying you can't give money directly to student athletes. You can't be involved with monetizing name, image, and likeness. Well, now that's obviously very different right now. So we're educating our donors, educating our fans, educating people in the community to say, like, if this fits with you and this is something that you want to get involved with, it's a very positive thing for our university. It's a very positive thing for our student athletes.
We're here live at Shuck and Shack with the MVPs of today's game. Tell us what happened out there.
So, we came in hungry for a dub tonight, really big game for us. Not just for dubs, but for seafood as well. And, coach was talking for the game, and he said, play like you're hungry out there. And I think we did the job here tonight.
They were throwing cheddar and bacon all day, but honestly,
the big result of this is revenue sharing. Each school will be allowed to share up to $20.5 million in the first year, starting July 1st, and each year that number will rise by 4%.
Oh, hey guys, didn't know you're here. Say hello to our friends. Oh hey, that's 2022 friend. It's 23. That's the old one right there, 2014. What is he doing over here? I can't believe that. I'm sorry, this is, we just got this. Yeah, 2025, this is a new friend, new little friend. Hey buddy, how you doing? Hey, we'll let him take a nap a little bit. The big thing is for us, they're impacting 25 to 30 student athletes that proudly represent our university, and they work hard every day. They're not just here to just like, hey, show me the money type of deal. No, guys. They work hard. They are proud UNCW swimmers and divers, and they do everything to make this happen. They take loans to come to school over here, and they work part-time. They are right now. We train at 6 a.m. until 8:30 in the morning in off season. Guess what? Because of what? Because I sit down in this office, I sit down with them, hey, how can I help you to set up so that you have a better working schedule so you can earn some income so you can
get
afford
it. You know, I 100% get it. You know, some would say, well, they're already getting, you know, X, Y, and Z. But, you know, first of all, we do a lot of, you know, sessions to kind of talk to our players about how to manage their money, first of all. So they're not going out and they're not just blowing it. And, you know, for us, you know, we want to be able to put our players in a position to not only gain some advantage from this, but to also be able to not have to worry about, you know, small bills and things of that nature that in the past have been, you know, big hindrances to them because they don't really have as much time to go get, you know, jobs and things of that nature.
Say for our guys, the guys when we're recruiting, we always tell them that we want them to come here because they want to be here at UNCW. And I always encourage them to use their money wisely, you know, to fly their parents in for games or to visit if they live far away, if they're from far away. I would always tell them to save their money and invest it, not buy jewelry, not buy the fancy cars and all of that. It's to improve their quality of life, you know, so they can live a little bit better.
We're in right now, man, NIL is here, and it's going to be a big part of college athletics. It's a big part of college football and college basketball right now, and you've seen it really expand into baseball over the last 2 to 3 years. With the new house settlement going on, baseball is going to become a sport that technically you can have 34 scholarships and 34 guys on the roster. I know here we're not going to be able to fund 34 scholarships, and in general, in a lot of college baseball scenarios, a lot of schools are not. But for me, wherever we're at from a scholarship standpoint, anything we can do above and beyond to help offset that cost for our athletes, their parents, and also you need to take care of some of your better players, and you got to be able to get good players. So anything we can get above and beyond what our scholarship budget is going to give us a chance to not only retain our best players and keep them in the program, but also recruit some of the best players around the country that's going to help us continue winning and winning at a high level that we've already shown we can do.
$1,000 mean to each of you personally?
$1,000 would mean a lot. It would mean the world. It would help with a lot of things, paying for groceries. Just like car maintenance.
Yeah, so with baseball, it's definitely not like football or basketball. Like if you're on the team, everybody's on a full ride. Like basically with baseball, if you're on the team and you're even on scholarship, that's considered like a blessing. So even just a couple $100 would mean a lot. Just being a student athlete, and with baseball 7 days a week, multiple hours every day, you don't have time to obviously get a job. So just those couple $100 would help out a lot.
And to piggyback off of Ali, it really is just the freedom to, you know, go out and get something to eat if you're hungry, or I don't, you know, have to pay rent, luckily yet. But even just to send money to my families here and there, like my nieces, just because I'm able to do that. And I wasn't always able to do that, you know, coming out of high school, more broke than I am now. But just, yeah, able to have that little bit of freedom with the money we get.
You know, we've got elite kids here, you know, and I think that starts with the recruiting process. And I think we bring people here that can function in this environment, who are high achieving academically, holistically, athletically. So we bring people here who are already set up for success. So what we do here is then we want them to have a transformational experience while they're here, because we know when they leave here, whether it's in the workforce, in the community, wherever it may be, like we want high functioning, quality people in society. And so, you know, we're very prideful of the fact that the holistic model is real here, right? We want people to come here, be changed for the better, have a transformational experience, and be able to go out and represent us at a high level. So it starts with the recruiting process, right? We're not bringing in kids that we don't think can be successful here. You know, hopefully they're here for 4 years, 5 years, get a degree, go out and obviously represent us in a wonderful way in the community.
Right.
Well, it's over with.
Yeah, we knew this day would come. We wanted this day to come. So we obviously didn't do this alone, right?
No, we didn't, and we didn't start it either.
And we didn't start it. So shout out to Marshall Cooper and Brett Blizzard.
Yeah.
That really set us off with the infrastructure of what a collective can be, and that's what gave us the room to be a little bit more fun and creative this year. Speaking of creativity and our production team, we had Tyler Rogers doing a fantastic job creating our videos for us. Brant Wilkerson handled our website. Our wives and families gave us the time to operate and put together the things that we wanted, and probably were also the first ones to help us set up our events at the last minute to make sure everything went off without a hitch.
Yeah. And then we had some interns that helped us out for a while, creating some content that we pushed out. Isabella, Mackenzie, Grace.
You were saying this is our end, but it certainly isn't the end for supporters. They need to get behind the Seahawk Club. This is where we pass the ball back to Mike and the administration, Adam and Sam and Jess, and ask people to put support back behind the Seahawk Club.
And the donations or contributions that you could put through OneSeahawk to support NIL now can go to Seahawk Club, and also have potential charitable contribution tax benefits. So support scholarships, support NIL, support however you want to with the athletic department, and go through the Seahawk Club. We're huge advocates of UNCW sports and the Seahawk Club, and this is just a passing back within the rules what's in the best interest of UNCW sports.